What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl, Whitney B. I'm here. I'm here. That's all I got to say, to be honest. It's just a lot going on. I didn't even, I ain't going to say I didn't want to do a show today because I did want to do a show, for this week, but I had to get in where I fit in. And right now, the fit in is on my lunch break at work. So, y'all, this gonna be quick. I'm gonna give my little opinion on football for the week. And that's just that. So without further ado, let's get this show started. What's up? What's up? You are now tuned in to Sports Talk with me, your girl Whitney B. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm going to just start with the Lions L. Let's just get this whole L out the way. The Lions went into North Carolina, played the Panthers like the 1-6 Lions, not the 6-1 Lions. So now we 6-2. I don't even know what to say or where to even start. Final score 23-37. I don't even know what the hell the Lions defense was doing. Like, quarter opened up, they score, we score. Okay, boom. It was just after that. I don't know. The botch snap where it caused the fumble. Jared Goff was sacked a few times. Just all kind of stuff this game that we hadn't been seeing in any of the previous game. Like the defense literally started proving themselves to be like a top defense. They was doing good. Everything was going well. But then all of a sudden, here come... I don't know. I don't know. The Lions are still in the playoff hunt. Let's give them that. They got to win out. Seattle got to lose. Commanders got to lose. It's just a lot. What's crazy is all the teams lost this damn weekend except for Green Bay. Pisses me off more so than ever because Aaron Rodgers was talking junk about the Lions when he was asked a question about the 500 team. Like, oh, you play against all 500 teams next. How you feel? And he talking about one of them just became 500 team. And now we ain't even 500 no more. Like, ugh. So that game is going to be a shootout. I think the Lions is going to kill the Bears. The Bears is going to be Cubs after Sunday. But as far as Green Bay, that game is going to matter to both Green Bay and the Lions. So, they're going to play Aaron Rodgers. It's like they got to. I don't know. I'm just irritated a little bit. I am. And that's really why I wanted to do this show because I'm irritated because, where the hell was the defense? Even Aiden Hutchinson, he been so good in run protection and all of that. And it's just the line literally, was they there? What was going on? And the Panthers was heavily penalized and this just wasn't an issue. I don't know. I'm glad they benched Okuda. They should have benched DeAndre Swift too. I'm so sick of DeAndre Swift. And everybody want to talk about how good of a player he is. What are we basing this off of? Are we basing this off of his days at Georgia? Are we basing this off of them few breakout plays he had when he first started? DeAndre Swift really can't stay healthy. So what? And where do we get these stats from? And then you have Jeff Okuda drafted number 3. What is this? I think this is second year playing because he was injured. His rookie season. I don't know. He definitely ain't playing no number 3 draft pick. He a bust. Benched him finally, put Hughes in, but it's our pass. Our corners are ass. it's it's frustrating to be a Lions fan. I ain't even gonna lie. It's like what 1 minute we happy, the next minute we just like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like I mean, I do think we can still get in a wild card. I do, but what are we gonna do when we get there and lose? Like that's not what we want to see. Especially like especially getting in the wild. You know it's gonna be on the road. Like the Lions have to learn how to play on the road, like and dominate on the road. Like that's the thing. It's not just about well, actually it is just about winning because hell, Tom Brady I don't even know. All of his games is under 20 points at this point. The ones that they won, and he's finding ways to win. You know, we'll get to that. But it's just I don't know. And Dan Campbell talking about they got their face kicked in or something like that or whatever he was saying, and that they definitely did. You know what I'm saying? Over it, over it. That's all I got to say about that for real because I gotta go back to work in a minute anyway, and I'm not about to be elaborating on the Lions and go back to work all stressed out. But the game was just awful. It was all around awful. I'm not gonna blame the weather. It's football. It's December. Y'all should be practicing outside. Y'all should be figuring this out. So weather was not a key. The defense did not show up, and the offense was ass. That's just that. Period. I mean, Jared Goff did not throw any interceptions. That's good. He protected the ball. That's fine. That fumble really changed the game. You know, that whatever was going on with that snap, you know, I don't know. I have faith in the Lions, and I hope that this game, because, you know, season over, all of these talks about the draft against, like, media, mainstream media and all of that, and everybody keeps talking about quarterback, quarterback, quarterback. This game should have been a game that proved to people that the Lions do not need a quarterback right now. If the Lions want to continue to be on the upward spiral, we need defense. Like every single one of those, the first two picks in the we got 2 picks in the first round, defense. 2 picks in the second round, defense. Like all of those top draft picks needs to address the defense. I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a fuck about CJ Stroud. None of them. Period. And it's not to say the Rams is gonna win, but damn, Denver couldn't even hold the Rams like Russell will. And then they fired their coach today, which I really think I don't know. Because I like Russell Wilson. I don't think Russell Wilson should have been fired. He don't have an offensive line, or they just don't like him because he stayed on the ground in the game yesterday. Here, another. Just stress all the way around. It's hard to wrap my head around what like Baker Mayfield sucks, and somehow the Rams got him looking good. Like this is not Baker Mayfield. He wasn't even a backup. They let him go. I mean, from Cleveland, I don't even know if he was beat out by Deshaun Watson. I think they just didn't want him, brought Deshaun Watson over, and he kind of knew. Here he go over to Carolina. They let him go. Matthew Stafford ended up hurt, so yeah, okay, they bring over Bake. Bake was never supposed to be good. Like, this game was supposed to be in the bag for the Broncos, and no, not at all. Russell Wilson threw, like, I think every time that man threw the ball, except for the very end of the game, every pass was an interception. It was just, I don't know. And it pissed me off because of that draft pick. Not the Lions lost and the damn Rams won. Like, what are we doing here? This just wasn't a Merry Christmas. It wasn't. The only game, let me not even get to the happy part of the Christmas games. Another game that I wanted to punch holes in my walls was watching the Miami and the Green Bay game. Like, what the hell? I don't care what nobody say. Tua Tagovailoa suck. Like, he is not their answer. No matter what, the man is up and he's down. He reminds me a lot of Dak Prescott and Dallas. he's an okay quarterback. He gonna do what you need to do, but that is not your franchise player. It's not. I don't like it, and I hate that Aaron Rodgers had to win that damn game. I do. Like Miami had everything they needed to win, all of the pieces, and you. How do you lose at home? I'm just it's frustrating for real. Like this was not a good weekend for me. It's not, and I had to come and be honest with y'all. Fit in my schedule and everything. What am I gonna do? When am I gonna get this show done, or how I'm gonna get this show done, or what to do? Because the people got to know I'm pissed off. Like I hated football this week. I'm gonna watch something Monday Night Football. I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna see, but I mean, I don't care. Like these aren't my teams, and I don't know. Let me not say that because it is what it is. Anyway, it was good though to see Tom Brady win Sunday Night Football yesterday. I think they were saying this was his first Christmas game in forever. Playing the Cardinals, Kyler Murray got hurt last week. What was that man named? Minshew? Something like that. Minshew? I don't know how to pronounce it. Y'all know I be messing up people's names, so forgive me. But it was not looking good for Tom Brady. I swear to God, he was just throwing clear interceptions. Like, it was moments in the game when he threw them interceptions. When he was throwing the ball, you knew that was going to be an interception, like pick. And I don't know, like, I knew when they was going to overtime, though, that Tom Brady was going to win the game. He just needs to go ahead and retire, though. This is not his game no more. Aaron Rodgers, too, like, this need to be his last season. Tom and they need to just go off and play golf together, become coaches or something. I think that Tom Brady, I honestly don't like Aaron Rodgers, but I think he might be a decent coach. He is so selfish to me. I can't see him doing it at all. I really can't, not even on a high school level. But hey, I might be wrong. I don't know. But this got to be it for Tom Brady because he does not look like the same quarterback. He doesn't even play like the same quarterback. And at first I thought it was okay, maybe the divorce and everything going on in his family. And it could still be that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like outside of work, people deal with a lot and it's hard to not bring in that stress and that pressure when you at work. But I mean, he ain't got that kind of job where he need to be letting anything affect him. And on the side note, I was reading, I'm sick of Antonio Brown coming for Tom Brady. Like, he keep releasing the personal messages, and I'm not sure if you guys picked up, but he basically just, like, last week sometime released more messages. Tom Brady reached out to him like, I know it's pain and we go through stuff. Everybody go through stuff and how we react and how we take it, deal with things on and off the field and everything. We have to basically have class and more words than one. You got to have class and do things in order and don't let the stress of the world, especially when you live in the public eye, kind of get you down. And instead of Antonio Brown really saying like, okay, Tom Brady really is a friend, I really need to, be friends with this guy. He's good for me or whatever. He just continues to like play him. And I don't know. Somebody needs to get that man some help. The help that he really needs. Like, I think that personally, we need real friends. Like, folk don't have real friends for some odd reason. Like, you just have these people that will tell you what you want to hear, and that be that. As long as you doing what they want you to do or saying how they want you to do whatever, you'll be good. I'm appreciative of the people that I have in my life because my friends will tell me you wrong. My friends will tell me how to see another point of view and all of that. I appreciate that. And I think that more people should have them kind of friends in their lives because some people don't, and it shows and it sucks. Like, accountability is huge. And I think that Tom Brady really cares about AB, and you know you can see it because who's going to continue to get trolled? This man and then posted pictures of his wife and everything, just trolling him, and he's continuing to reach out to him as a friend and show concern and support and tell him I'm gonna always be here for you. Pick up the phone or whatever, and he just keeps shitting on him, and I don't know. So yeah, I didn't mean to even throw that in. It just came up, but that's just weird. But I do think that Tom Brady would be a good coach. I think this should be his last year. Actually, when he get out of football, he's supposed to be going on over to, I believe it was Fox where he signed that big deal to be an announcer. So maybe he won't be a coach. Maybe he just be on TV. But whatever he gonna do, it ain't football. Well, we gonna go ahead and let the GOAT retire. He needs to retire. And if he's not gonna retire, he needs to just go on back to New England and retire. That'll be good. Going back for another year to New England. I'm not saying Mac Jones suck or whatever, but he ain't even got to play. Just retire as a Patriot. That would be nice. You know what I'm saying? I think so, but anyway, before I close, as a pastor, before I close, this week or this Saturday is going down on New Year's Eve. So everybody, if you got New Year's Eve, cancel your plans. New Year's Eve plans, cancel your plans because Michigan is playing in the college football playoffs against TCU Thursday, December 31st at 4 p.m. I am so excited. I've been waiting on this game since December 3rd when Michigan beat Purdue. I knew they was getting in anyway. I'm glad that it's not Michigan, Ohio State, like rematch or whatever. Not to say I think Michigan would have lost, but I want to see Michigan play other great teams outside of the Big Ten just to really see the growth because you got so many people saying, oh, well, Michigan's going to be good because of the conference or the booty teams they be playing. And I do not think the Big Ten conference is booty. I don't. I think it's hard. I think it's tough. You know what I'm saying? And the Big Ten be having a lot of teams I'm going to say like a lot. But they have enough teams to be ranked. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can say some of them teams is going down like Maryland, Iowa, Purdue. They're not as ranked or high up, not Purdue, but Penn State as they were in the past. But I don't take the Big Ten lightly. And I do think that with more teams starting to join, USC coming and everything, it's going to be a powerhouse for sure. And I'm just happy to see Michigan now in consecutive Big Ten champions and in the college football playoffs. And I actually think that they have a good chance at winning over at Tennessee in the playoffs. What's crazy though is I did read a report that the quarterback Bennett, no, that's Bennett is in Georgia. I can't think of this man's name right now, but the quarterback for TCU, he is going into the NFL. He's entering into the draft, which I think is cool. I do. And then I seen some people who said that the Lions should pick him up. I can't think of this man's name right now. But I'm not for the Lions picking up any quarterbacks. And y'all know I am no Jaw fan. But right now, he is going to give us what we need until we can build this team correctly. And, for his sake, he can continue to get better, prove his spot, and stay on the team. Or, maybe next season after, the Lions can draft that missing piece. But, And too, where the hell is Jameson Williams? What we activated him, he had that one breakout play in the game. Was it Jacksonville? And after that, we don't see him. He's used as a crash test dummy, we're gonna run Jameson in a route and we're not using them. And I don't like that, but we're not talking about the Lions, we're talking about Michigan. Also happy belated birthday to Coach. His birthday was last week. So happy belated birthday to Coach Harbaugh. And to Mike Moore's sister has been promoted on the team. She's working with the quarterbacks now. She was doing something on the team already. last season, but she has a higher role. She is a coach. She's working with the quarterbacks, and that is good. Her name is Mimi. I think it's Mimi Bowden Morris or Morris Bowden, one of the two. But it makes me happy to see more women in sports. Like, even when I talk to people on the streets about my love for sports, and it's more women that's like, oh yeah, I like sports too, and we can talk and we can kick it about it, and we talk about our favorite teams and stuff. I love that. Growing up, you did not see or hear about women wanting to do these jobs, and it makes my heart smile just to see the women officials in football. And now you have the woman coach. I believe Coach Sid, she is a basketball coach. She be on the sidelines bad, body banging, heels, dressed nice. Like, I love to see that because you have a representation of women, all women, and especially women of color. You know, if my daughter wants to be a part of sports, it's somebody that she can look up to outside of her mother that's doing it, you know, in every way. You got a lot more female journalists in sports. You have a lot more females, like even on Sunday Night Football. You got the commentators, you got you it's just it makes my heart smile. So to see that Mimi was promoted and just to hear how highly Jim Harbaugh spoke of her, it made my heart smile. It made me so happy. And I'm just glad that she continued to follow her dreams, you know, wanting to play football, but her mom wouldn't let her. Her mom wanted her to be a princess, but when she went off to college, she was still, you know, doing sports, playing basketball, won some championships. Like, the girl was bad. And even during that time, she was volunteering on the football team, just working, learning, growing. And her mom made the coach call the coach. You know, my son on the team, my daughter, she's interested in doing this. Like, you know, let her help out, blah, blah, blah. Or can she help out? Not let her help out, like she just told coach what to do. But can she help out in X, Y, and Z? And boom, there you have it. And it's just, I love it. I love it. I love jobs that promote from within. You start working in these jobs, be like, yeah, you work here and you can work up, and you be working the same position for 2 or 3 years, and they done brought in a whole bunch of new people. You done got had 4 new bosses, and I do not like companies like that. But Michigan, they're promoting from within, and I love to see it, especially that it is a female doing it and killing the game. So congratulations to Mimi. But I do think that Michigan is gonna whoop TCU. I'm sorry, this weekend. We gonna go into the New Year's with a bang because we going to the college football play championship once that game has been won. Now the thing is, both teams are really well with making second half adjustments. What I think Michigan dominates in personally is playing to their opponents in the first half. It's like you kind of know what you're going to get on Michigan. Michigan is a very run first team, but can, you know, throw the ball and pass the ball. So we're going to take what you give us in the first half, and we're going to give what we want to give in the first half to see what it is. And then that second half is just explosive. You know, those necessary adjustments, just everything, the game plan, it's amazing. TCU definitely do well in making second half adjustments as well. I just think that Michigan is better at it all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is what is going to be the factor of the game, how or which team comes out in the second half and makes it actually happen. The first half is going to be good. You got to keep the game close, you know what I'm saying, for both teams, because whichever team lets that game slip away from them is going to be over in that first half. If the first half isn't played close, it's a wrap, especially if you don't adjust in the second half, because my God, we don't even want to think about that. But I'm very excited for Michigan. What Michigan is gonna bring, and then you have Ohio State playing Georgia. I definitely think Georgia's gonna whoop Ohio State's ass. That's my bias. I do, and I don't even want to sound like blowout, but blowout. Like, And Stetson Bennett's not even all of that because I really feel like Michigan and Georgia is going to play in a championship game, and Michigan's going to get its rematch from last season. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm just really excited for Michigan football in general, and just the continuance of the team. Like we're finally in a position we wanted to be in years ago. And like I was saying in my last show when I spoke about Michigan, like it was a point where we all were calling for Jim Harbaugh's head. Like he got to go. Like at the end of the day, he gotta go. But that's my coach, and I'ma stick beside him. All right, y'all. So catch my book, Life Support, Success Against All Odds. Check me out on mywhitneybee.com/life support. I also have, what am I trying to say? Oh, I'm on Amazon. Go to Amazon, and I'm gonna be in Barnes and Noble soon. I'm trying to get into some other places. So just, you can Google it. Just Google Life Support Success Against All Odds. It may be up, but they still trying to play with your girl. But you definitely can get it off my website, and anything that's purchased on my website will be personally signed by me. I do put personal messages in there before I ship them. So if you want a personal message, definitely go through the Whitney B website. You can catch all of the latest updates as well for Sports Talk with Whitney B on the website, mywhitneybee.com/sports talk will be the website for that. I do want to thank everybody for just continuing to stay on this ride with me. Thank you for tuning in today. I know this was a little weird, a little different, but I had to be able to throw this in and get this done because my schedule will not permit me to get up and do this tomorrow morning. I have other things to do. So I just appreciate y'all for giving me the opportunity to do this quick, fast show this week on my lunch break. If you need anything, please reach out to me on my website, mywhitneybee.com. In the comment section, all of those comments do come straight to me. I do get your comments, and I do appreciate your comments. Continue to like, comment, and share for YouTube, all social media. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, please subscribe. Search Sports Talk with Whitney B at My Whitney B. Subscribe. Get all of the latest updates. Subscribe to my website as well, mywhitneybee.com. I want to thank everybody. We are going into a new year, y'all. So happy new year. Stay safe out here. And I just want to say, let's stop making these New Year's resolutions we not going to do. Stop talking about y'all going to the gym. Go to the gym for a few months, if that, and then, gym who? Let's stop saying we going to do all of this. I want to say and do it, but for our New Year's resolution, what we should do is set smaller goals to achieve the big goal. So if you want to lose weight, smaller goal. Hey, I'm going to work out once a week. So we're not once a week going to become twice a week. I'm going to eat better. I want to lose 5 pounds by the end of the year. Stop wanting to lose 30 pounds when y'all don't want to change our diet. 5 pounds is good. If you want to, I'm going to start 2022 off and I want to lose 3 pounds by June. It's easy. I'm going to change my diet a little bit. I'm not going to eat after midnight. It's just some stuff you could take away to lose those 3 pounds. Smaller goals, baby steps. Life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So I just wanted to say that. Our New Year's resolutions is just stop going big. We know I would be crazy if I said I wanted to save $1 million next year. You know what I'm saying? And I can save, but I'm not going to give myself a total. Hey, what I'm going to do is save $25 a month. If I save more, I've hit my goal. If I don't save more, try again next month. And then at the end of the month, what I did and at the end of the year, how far I got for that, congratulations, because you did it. So, dropping a little jewels on the end. But y'all know me, I'm out. What's up? You are now tuned in to Sports Talk with me, your girl Whitney B.